everybody, I'm back. Welcome to my channel, Just Keep Swimming, 1111. So I just did almost, well, a little over 2.5 hour video for the masculine. I kind of did an intro on that video for the feminine as well on your soul contract, but I'm just going to leave that and just think that was part of the masculine journey all together as a whole. You know, I'm just going to leave that one there for the masculine as it sits. And then we're just going to move on into the feminine energy, and whatever happens here is just a feminine vibe, okay? And you can be male or female in a feminine energy, that's fine. It's just the energy. Your soul contract is your birth chart. It's going to reveal to you your soul's purpose and path. It's going to reveal to you your karmas, what you need to go after, what you need to release, who you're meant to be with. It's going to show you, and it's a little bit more descriptive in that video, but your Jupiter and Venus or your 7th house will show you your relationships and what that looks like, and if it is a twin flame journey or not. If they resonate together, if your birth chart resonates with your masculines, or you have their sun or rising sign in your Jupiter, Venus, or 7th house energy, then you know that there is some kind of a fated relationship there. And whatever resonates for you, whatever you feel that relationship is, be it karmic soulmate, be it divine soulmate, be it a twin flame journey, you will know the answer to that. It will resonate with you, okay? I focus on this channel on a loving relationship, but it can be just general too, whatever resonates for you. So for the divine feminine soul contract, let's get a look into this picture a little bit more deep in detail for the feminine specifically. Okay, so the first one out is frozen. Eventually things will work out, but you kind of feel stuck. You feel like things might be frozen. You may feel like you're being held back, okay? You may feel like, Steph, I've certainly moved on faster than this in my life. Why do I feel like I'm stuck living this moment like Groundhog Day? So you may feel frozen in time, but eventually things will work out. But the next card is clinging, and we have shake it off. So you might have this energy of clinginess or clinging to something, and you have to let go of this energy. We have to release it. We have to let it be what it will be. And so there can be like a frustration kind of energy here. Just, I can't let go. I can't shake this. You know, maybe you feel like somebody can't let go of you, or something can't let go of you, and you just can't shake it off. There's just something you can't shake off at this time. The next one is protective, keeping your joy safe. So this is a lot about isolation, and this is a lot about just being protective over your family, over your loved ones, over your lover even. And this is just wanting to preserve, wanting to keep what's good, good, and not letting any bad come in and destroy this. And so you have this kind of control over something. You're very protective over what makes you happy, very protective over who you love. The next energy is cold. Cold as ice, man. Feeling sad and alone. Again, this isolation. You might feel a little bit not like yourself. I feel you could be taking on some air energy here. Bless you. Some air energy is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And it is just, I want to be alone. I want to reflect. I want to be on my own. But at the same time, I feel hurt. I feel really like I don't like this feeling, but I need it. You might be stuck in a cold, icy energy right now. And you've been unable to shake this iciness from you. You've been unable to release this ice off your back, or a chip off your shoulder, or someone that hurt you. You may have been unable to just let it go because you're hanging on to what was good about that. And I think that is the loudest message here with these is, I'm hanging on to the good in a bad situation. Therefore, I'm not releasing the bad in a situation because I think too much on the positives of it. And the next card out is obstacles. I know you got this. Ganesha energy right here. We talked about this the other day. There's going to be a releasing of obstacles, but first Saturn is going to place them in your way. Saturn is going to bring them and say, okay, we've got an obstacle. Here it is. How are you going to work your way through this? Okay? How are you going to push your way through this obstacle? Because clearly we have to let something go, but it's not about throwing the baby out with the bathwater. You need to shake this off, though. Bottom of the deck is the View, number 33, wishing you were here. You're wanting so much for this person to be with you that you just cannot shake off the sadness. I once had a car I loved. It had been with me through a lot. It had been with me with my father's kids, the father of my kids. Sorry, the father of my kids. It went on vacations. It went on little journeys. It had been here and there. It held memories. And anyways, it also had problems. You know, it got wrecked and I never fixed it and I didn't have full coverage. And I was driving around this broken ass freaking vehicle for how long? You know? And I could have got something new, but I liked the inside. I didn't like the outside of the car, but I liked the inside, and it just held memories, and I wasn't ready to let it go. So anyways, no, I needed to let it go. I needed to shake it off, and I ended up getting rid of that vehicle to get a new one. And it was hard though, right? Because I felt like I was leaving those family vacations in the car. I felt like I was leaving those trips across states with him in the car. And I didn't want to. And so I felt stuck and frozen in time. I was clinging. I was protective over the goodness of what it held. And at the same time, I didn't feel very happy driving that car because it was wrecked. I didn't feel confident. I didn't feel like I liked my vehicle. I didn't want to show my vehicle off. I didn't, it was what it was. And those were my obstacles. But I did overcome that, and I got a new vehicle, and I feel better. Now, I'm not saying you have to move on from this person, but I'm saying don't hang on to something that's wrecked just because of the past memories that you want to hang on so tightly to. It's a time to look at the whole of the situation, evaluate it, and know that it's keeping you from your joy. And that's really what this is about. It's not about the relationship that's got to go. It's about the clinginess that's got to go. Bottom of the deck, the View. Get a different point of view. I know you wish someone or something was there with you, but it's about a different point of view. I also get the feeling that someone may have lost someone to a death. It's about letting that go for the Divine Feminine. You may have lost someone that died, and you've had a hard time moving on. There's also a core belief value system. And let's just say it's Catholicism. Let's just say it's being a strong Republican or a strong Democrat. Let's just say it's your view on masculinity versus femininity. Let's just say it's some point of view, okay, because of this card. Let's just say it is a point of view. It's a belief system and not a person. If for the Divine Feminine it is a point of view or a belief system or a core belief, you're being held back with the Frozen because you're not shaking it off. You're not releasing those bad energies because there's something good about them that you liked. I don't know. I liked being this because of this reason. I believed in this system because of this. I believe, for example, I was so strongly held to be a Republican because my grandpa and grandma and mom were. And before my dad died, he told me he strongly felt it was this party that was going to save the world. I don't know, just example. And so you've never changed your perspective because you're hanging on to what Papa or Dad or Mom or someone said to you. And be it Democrat even. My dad was a strong Democrat and he died and I miss him and I love him. And part of My dad is my belief system. If I let go of that belief system, I'm letting go of my dad, right? And there's that protectiveness, that clinging to keep your joy safe. Or, you know, marriage. My mom and dad met my spouse. They passed away. And they knew my spouse. And even though I'm not happy with my spouse, I'm not going to leave them because of the system that they've met the spouse. And if I break up with the spouse, I lose a part of my past. I lose a part of my memories with my family and this person. Even though I'm not happy, I'm just going to stay here. You know, whatever the situation is, guys, this is the divine feminine perspective of the Great Awakening. And it's about letting go of those things that you did hold dear and cherish. And it's about moving on with that. It's that changing your perspective isn't killing them. It's not losing them. It's not losing a part of their energy for your life. If you loved someone that was perfect for you a couple years ago, and you guys had amazing holidays together, but the rest of the year was crap, and you guys fell apart and broke up, you're clinging on to those memories, those pictures, those memorabilia. You're maybe clinging on to that person because they were so good at that time. But the question is, who are they now? Have things changed now? And so what I'm feeling for you, Divine Feminine, is those point of views, those belief systems, those people, they served you when they needed to serve you. They served you 20 years ago. They served you 30 years ago. They served you maybe just last year. But do they serve you now? And this is that time where you have to ask yourself, are you hanging on to something that doesn't make you really fulfilled or growing or happy just because it holds some piece of joy of the past? And so your obstacle is getting away from that. Your obstacle is Hermit energy, Sagittarius energy, which is deep thought, deep reflection, and really soul searching. Searching your soul for those answers. Am I believing in something because I was raised to believe it? I'm not saying that your belief systems were wrong, but children also grew up in Nazi families. And I wonder if they thought that being a Nazi was really great because they loved their dad and their mom. And their belief system was actually a very bad one, you know? Or you grew up in a divorced home and your parents were fighting all the time and your mom or dad badmouthed your other parent and you grew up believing that based on what you were told. And they just wanted to protect you based on their feelings, their thoughts and opinions about that person. But it really wasn't between you. It was between them. And so now that you're older, it's about changing those perspectives of what those parents thought about each other and judging them for yourself. Now that you're an adult and you've walked through your life, do you feel the same way your mom or dad felt about them, or do you see them in a different light? You know, because maybe you've walked down the same path. You know, maybe you've been through some alcoholism, or you've been through some drugs, or you've been through something, and your mom, you know, downplayed your dad and said he was worthless and terrible. And really, your dad was just going through a moment in time that he was healing from abuse and used it as an outlet. And now that you're grown and older and you've been through the same, you're both on a healing journey together. You're both getting rehabilitation together and seeing each other in a new light, you know? And so part of this is breaking free from belief systems, breaking free from thoughts and opinions and beliefs that served you at one time in your life but don't serve you today. And these are the obstacles. Okay, Divine Femme. I know you got this. So you're seeing these obstacles now, and you're knowing that there has to be some kind of a release, because you have to shake it off. You have to let something go. You have to shed your skin and grow, and it feels uncomfortable, and it feels vulnerable, and it feels like, oh my God, but this is going to change you. Okay? And those were just examples. I'm not speaking from a personal perspective, and I'm not speaking about anybody else's personal perspective. If anyone feels like it resonated or it's touched your heart, know that that's the Holy Spirit convicting you, not a personal attack. And if it doesn't resonate at all, then that, you know, whatever little words I said wasn't exactly your message. But let's see what else is going on here. Spirit, can you clarify this frozen for the Divine Feminine? Frozen. Attraction, romantic, like no other chemistry. So this is on a very personal relationship kind of level. And what do I think this means for you? Well, has your, okay, let's just be blunt. Celibacy. Celibacy. I think I just need one word. And whoever likes the song by Neo, My Sexy Love, excellent song. I thought about that with that card. Maybe you are celibate. Maybe you feel like your sexual feminine power has been frozen. Maybe you feel like you have not been able to express yourself sexually. In a romantic way even if it's not sexual, maybe it's just roses and conversation. Maybe it's candlelight and a glass of wine. Maybe it's a fire pit and conversation under the stars. There's some kind of romance that's been frozen. Chemistry is not here. You're not feeling the vibes right now. Right now, it is frozen, and your passion for love and life is on hold, okay? Bottom of the deck is worthy of so much more. Relax. Right now, you're thinking more about your spiritual life than sex. Right now, you're trying to figure out what is Divine Feminine. Because Divine Feminine isn't just sex. Divine Feminine isn't a sexy body. Divine Feminine isn't a romantic nurturer. What's the other side of Divine Feminine? And it's stripping down those Divine Feminine beliefs. And it's saying, I am so much more than that. I am a goddess, okay, or God. I am enlightened. I am uplifted. I am a healer. I am a spiritual person. I am a manifester. I am a psychic and intuitive. I'm magical. So the Divine Feminine is awakening to this, I am more than that. And so this is, again, breaking those core beliefs, those Divine Feminine values that were put on you at whatever place and time. What are you clinging to here? Shake it off. What is the Divine Feminine having a hard time with? What is the Divine Feminine having a hard time with? Queen of Wands. Powerful, beautiful, independent, and confident. So the Divine Feminine is outspoken. She's not a quiet little mouse in the back of the kitchen in the corner. The Divine Feminine is outspoken. And I think that you're hanging on to some things that you did or said in the heat of the moment. And you may be wondering if that was correct. And did I do the right thing? Am I being controlling? Am I beautiful? You know, and you're questioning this. Am I worthy? Am I a biatch? Am I a nice person or am I a biatch? And so you're kind of hung up on these feelings of your actions, of your power, of your direction, of your goals. You're also stuck on how you used to look. It's like, I used to be this beautiful being, and now look at me. It's also, I'm stuck on being too independent. And yes, that's a thing. When a divine feminine feels like you have to be completely ultra feminist, ultra independent, and ultra alone, that is an energy of resentment, pain, and anger. And you feel you have to totally go that way because that's your security. Because if you feel dependent or needing or vulnerable, you're weak. You're not strong that way. And so there's this fight with this divine feminine power. It's like, can I be powerful and be provided for? Can I be sexual and be intimate and graceful and giving but still in control? This is like the difference between a geisha and a Viking. Like two totally different energies. Viking women owned their shit. They went after it, sword drawn and all. Independent women. The first feminist kind of movement. And then the geisha, the complete opposite. Completely submissive, beautiful, graceful. But there's a balance. A geisha can have power because with her gaze, with her eyes, with her grace, with her soft-spokenness, she can give a loud message to someone that's completely infatuated with her. She can move a general of an army. She can move a president, politician, whatever. The geisha can influence a decision for a country in a very humble, graceful, quiet way. And a Viking can also be weak in her power because she never lets anyone in. And as powerful as she is, she may be too ultra independent and powerful that no one can get close. So she remains cold and alone by being too powerful, too forceful, too outspoken, which makes you unattractive. But a Viking can also be sexual and beautiful and powerful, and in the fact that she can go after her dreams with no one's permission. She has a freedom. But she chooses to let someone in. She chooses to allow someone to have some power and control over her intimately, emotionally. She lays down the swords because she's vulnerable and she opens up in that strength. So there's two different energies here. But I do feel there's been an imbalance. And I feel like for the divine feminine contract, you've been fighting divine feminine beliefs. Whether it's the geisha side or the Viking side, you see what I'm saying? You've been fighting your feminine beliefs. Or what I mean to say is you are karmically, your soul contract brought you in to figure out these frustrations with these divine feminine karmic beliefs. And right now you're really researching. So love is on the back burner. Thank you, basketball fan. So right now it's like, you know, I want to be in my ultra feminine power. But what is this power? What is this power? And you're figuring it out. But there's been a frustration. There's been obstacles. You're trying to get to the bottom of what makes the ultra divine feminine. Is it super graceful and merciful? Is it super powerful and independent? What is this balance? And so you're in search. And the problem here is we have to burn away these belief systems from the past so we can be reborn like the phoenix. Again, just like the masculine. We have to shed those beliefs. We are so protective in keeping our joy safe, our happiness and our secrets safe that we have not allowed ourselves to grow. And I like that. Who is this? Corey, get your power back. That's the word. The divine feminine is getting her power back. Queen of Wands, sexy love. And it's about owning who you are without resentment or fear or worry of judgment. Let's look into this protective energy. What are you protective of? You were right. Regrets and trust your intuition. Look, flat out, you're protective that you're right. You're protecting your own beliefs. This is the truth. I can't make this message up. Divine Feminine, you believe with all your heart that you're right. You're not wrong. Your beliefs are right. And everyone else should follow suit. But that could lead to regrets. It could lead to regrets. It could. Because sometimes being right is not as powerful as being vulnerable. And the truth will set you free. But trust your intuition here. But you're very protective over your beliefs and your opinions. And you will not waver. Queen of Wands does not waver. Queen of Wands is like, oh, hail to the no. Oh, hail to the no. I know I'm right. I am so right about this. I can't be more right. But this confidence, this over-exaggerated independence is leaving you cold and alone. So is that worth it? Thank you so much, Alita Reagan. I missed you. Thank you for the 1010 on PayPal. Okay, so let's see what's going on with this cold energy. Feeling sad and alone. Cold. Just cold. You know, the warmth makes you feel cozy and comforted. The cold just makes you feel, ugh, right? Not liking this. Ooh, love to cook. Taboo, what will they say? Okay, here's the message I got for someone. There's a divine feminine out there that loves to be a housewife. You like to cook. You find that passion. You love magic. You love that 1940s pinup girl. Girdles, washing, washer and dryer, vacuuming. You love that pinup 1940s housewife. Or if you're a man, you love that kind of a relationship, okay? And you like that. You like even being exactly what the public thinks a divine feminine should be. And believe it or not, that is taboo. If a woman stands up and says, I like being at home, I want to be a stay-at-home wife, I don't have to have my drive and passion in some career, I actually really like being cooking at home for my family. Believe it or not, that's very taboo nowadays. Everyone's like, what? You don't want to go to school and get a PhD and have your career and change the world? Pinky in the brain? You don't want to do that? You're a woman. You don't have to be in the kitchen. And you're like, actually, well, I like to be there. I like to be there, but you're keeping this as a secret. You are all alone in that point of view. You're alone in that point of view. And so that's a message for someone. And you're alone because the relationships you've been in have told you to work, get a job, do 50-50, and basically be another man, another masculine energy. And it's disappointed you because you've never been respected in what you have to bring to the table and what taking care of a home really is, which is work. In order to have a very successful home, it requires you to be up at 5:30 in the morning and 12:30 at night, making breakfast, packing lunches, doing laundry, vacuuming, cleaning, making sure the kids are schooled, making sure you look beautiful, that you're working out, you're taking care of yourself, that bills are paid, that things are done, that groceries are in the refrigerator, that things are picked up. So for people to think that this is not a job and put down the feminine energy is taboo. Because right now, in many countries, it's superwoman. Do it all. Bless you. It's do it all, guys. It's go to work, full time, come home, cook, clean, grocery shop, prepare for the kids, do this school, do this, do that, do all of the above, and do A+ work. A+. We don't accept less. And doesn't that take the passion out of cooking? Doesn't it take the passion out of being a mom? Doesn't it take the passion out of making a beautiful home? Because you're worn out, you're exhausted. You're so tired you can't have sex in unions. You're so worn out and angry and frustrated with obstacles of not being able to do it all perfect that you just want to hide in your own shell. So there's a frustration here about divine feminine belief systems. On the opposite, there's a divine feminine that doesn't care about this stuff at all. That doesn't care about cleaning, doesn't care about order in the house, doesn't care about anything, but wants to focus on magic or art or cooking. Something that makes the feminine feel passion. And that's taboo. Maybe it's your career, maybe it's tarot, maybe you're interested in doing something else besides being the traditional feminine. And maybe that's taboo for you. And you're just like, I have a home, I have a family, but my interest is in something else. I don't put 100% of my energy there. I put more of my energy over here. And so right now these obstacles are finding yourself, femme. These obstacles are, how do I be me? How do I be me? Am I hurting people by being me? Am I frustrating people by being me? And so you're in this moment of being frozen because you're trying to figure this out, and you're very alone and isolated in your own mind and in your own heart. You're like, who is the perfect feminine? Who is this person? Do I know this person? Have I seen this person? Do I know what that looks like? And a lot of us as feminines don't know what that looks like because we've grown up seeing our feminine energies in our life present a specific thing, a specific way of living, and it's either one or the other. And maybe you want to do both. Or maybe you want to break the grind and do something different. Break the mold. And you don't have any role model, and we don't have anyone to say they did it. And so trying to find this person inside of us is frustrating. And so you're almost at a war and a battle in your own self. And so this Queen of Wands is powerful, beautiful, very sexy, very independent, extremely confident. And you're hanging on to that part of yourself. You're very passionate. You love to cook with passion. You cook with your heart. You put love into something that you cook. You love to write from your heart, and you're passionate about what you put on paper. Or you love to draw and paint, and you put your heart into that. And it's like you want to put everything into something, but you're learning this balance. Because in this day and age, right, it's like, how do I do what I love and yet provide the needs that need to be met? It's a very difficult balance. And so you're trying to find this balance. And some of your beliefs are taboo. And the community or other people wouldn't get it. Let's look at these obstacles. I know you got this though, but what are these obstacles for the divine feminine in this soul contract? Okay, so we have a lot. We're just going to take them. Not too much. Not too much, but we have quite a bit. The first one we have is busted. Revelation, truth, exposed, and shocked. It's enlightening. On your spiritual journey, you're finding out the truth about a lot of different things. You're shocked at finding out what's behind politics. You're shocked at what's going on behind religion. You're shocked at what's going on in your lover's life. You're shocked and just revelation about soulmates, twin flames, contracts, awakening, astrological movements, and how they affect our earth. And so you're like, God, this is all being exposed. And the truth is just coming out from every crevice. And sometimes there's so much truth, it's hard to take. It's like, wow, these are my obstacles. I'm just shocked. The next one is just waiting. Deep lesson, pause, divine timing, and look closer. And so you're trying to research these things closer. You're trying to find out the truth of these matters. Now that there's been some revelations in your life, you want to make sure that they are correct and true, so you'll follow them or you won't. So this is a time of deep research, deep findings. Super Virgo energy, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio energy, you're really looking into this. I feel like a feminine, male or female, could have a Jupiter in Scorpio, Pisces, Sagittarius, even Gemini. Anyway, so I think you're really looking into this, like deeply, especially Scorpio energies and Sagittarius. The next card I have is change, new start, disruption, movement, and action. Love you guys.
Love you too.
So here we have change, okay? This is kind of like a tower, but it's more of like a movement, a shift. I want to say it's a lot like the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is a nice change. It's your divine change. It's, how do you say it? It's like destiny, right? It's destiny. And so some of these things that you're finding out, you were destined to find out at this place and time. You were put on this path to find this out, and what are you going to do about it now? The next card is bright like a diamond. And I love that from the Beyonce song, shining bright like a diamond. Your aura is lit. Everyone notices. Yes, Divine Feminine, hear me now. You are so lit. Your aura is so bright. You shine. Oh, it was Rihanna? She sings bright like a diamond? No. It's Beyonce, isn't it? It's from Rihanna? I must be losing my mind, guys. Obviously, I'm old. Jesus, are you serious? Okay, whatever. It's that song, okay? So, bright like a diamond. I'm sorry, I didn't know who did it. Okay, my bad, my bad, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Rihanna. I'm sorry. So anyway, shining bright like a diamond. I just feel like your aura is lit and everyone notices. I want you to know that you are leading the path. You are a light on that dark path, the one I talked about in the masculine reading. Okay? Your path is in the darkness because you are the light. Holy shiznit. And if you take a step back and go, oh my God, Stephanie, are you saying what I think you're saying? Are you saying that I don't know where I'm going because I'm paving the way? Yes, that's what I'm saying. There is no answers out there. There is no examples of who did it right because you're going to be that example. You're going to be that person, that leader. There is no path that's been walked on a million times and that's how you do it. You don't know how to do it because it's never been done before. You are the leader. You are the light in the darkness, showing others the path. This is a whole new divine feminine energy, and it is about stripping away these beliefs and making it happen. You don't have to be ultra stay-at-home person and ultra career person. You can be both, but there is a balance somewhere, somehow, and you're figuring it out. And these are your obstacles. God only gives you what you can handle. The universe only gives you what you can handle. So believe me, if this is your contract, this is your karma, you can handle it. But it is about letting go of certain things that felt safe. So let go of the things that you thought kept you safe. or kept you in a good light, because you are the bright diamond, and everyone's going to notice this change in divine feminine energy. Richard Thomas, I lost my wife and son. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear this. Richard, my condolences and my prayers go out to you. I'm so sorry. I'm so deeply sorry. Okay. Whew. The next one is you are growing. Expanding, healing, purpose, and revelations. Or reevaluations. I spelt it wrong. I'll fix that later, but whatever. Jupiter energy again. This is Jupiter right here. Expansion and growth. So again, Jupiter, for the sign of all the feminines that are watching me, I don't care what your Jupiter's in, but check it. Because these are these difficult lessons you're learning. And we all know Jupiter is in Saggy right now, or he's going into Capricorn. He's at 0 degrees. I don't know. He's about to go in there. So this is a very strong energy of reconstructing your system of beliefs. And if any of you guys feel like you have been stripping them away or you have to release them, and you're like, I've been going through this stuff. I know I've been doing it. I just recently stopped believing in a specific thing, or I just recently quit going to this church and believing I needed to go, or I just recently started looking into a different set of beliefs. I just recently started looking into a new way of meditation and whatever. I just want you to know that your soul contract was exactly for you to have this destruction, so you could go rebuild yourself and be a different feminine. And so you are literally being torn apart, and it's part of your soul contract. It's part of your growing. Bottom of the deck is Heart of Gold, kind, giving, and unique. Cancerian energy here. So divine feminine, you are very different and you're very unique. You have a heart of gold. Don't doubt who you are, but you should doubt belief systems that need to be changed. You know, there's a lot of legislation that was put into place hundreds of years ago that don't matter anymore, and there's a lot of them that still do, and we have to protect them. There's a lot of things that came into law that were no good, and we had to get rid of them. You know, segregation was a terrible thing, and I'm so glad we got rid of it. And I just want you guys to know that it's like that. It's a set of beliefs that everyone is going by, and it seems accepted, but it shouldn't be. So whatever you guys are dealing with, it's about letting go of what anyone else has to say about you or this situation. Show me the divine feminine energy here. I have 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Please stop that.
I want you.
I also have the Hanged Man. Didn't we talk about the Hanged Man? And here he is. Thank you, Denise Osborne, for the 1111 on PayPal. Yay! Thank you.
Mom,
Yeah?
I had to watch the bad movie.
You did?
Yes, with the master.
With the Master?
From killing people that they're doing secrets.
Secrets?
Yes, I want to watch that bad movie.
Oh, you want to watch that bad movie?
Yes, I want to watch it.
The one, he likes the show called Legacies. Me and my daughter watch that show. He's asking for that, if you guys are curious. The bad guy that watches Secrets. You're so cute.
No.
I love you.
No, he kills people when people get secrets.
He kills people when people get secrets. Huh. Maybe that has something to do with our reading. Let me know what you guys think about secrets coming into the Divine Feminine reading. I don't know. We're going to figure that out, but he's talking about secrets. The The Master Keeper of Secrets?
Yes, I want the bad movie.
They want the bad movie?
I want it.
You are so cute.
No,
Oh my gosh.
No, come on.
Now come on. Let me go see if my daughter wants to watch that with him. I'll be right back, guys.
No.
You're just cute. You're just cute. I don't know. Hang on, guys. My internet's like lagging in there, so just give me a moment. Your sister and ask her to come eat. Okay. Mariah! Well, I'm not going to bake it if you're going to be grouchy. Mariah! Matthew wants to watch Legacies. I rewound it to the secret one. He wants to watch it with you. He doesn't want to be alone. It's scary. Okay. All right. So I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. Long little break there. Hopefully you got a drink or use the bathroom or whatever. So anyways, moving on. Maybe the Divine Feminine is protecting some very dark secrets. I don't know. But we have the Six of Pentacles, the Hanged Man upright, which is really good. It's about enlightenment and awakening and seeing things from a different perspective. And I think the Divine Feminines are. And let's see what I have next. I have the King of Swords. I love this. The masculine had the Queen of Swords. You actually have the King. So it's about seeing things clearly now. Okay? Seeing things for what they are. And then the next one is the Moon. I love it. Ultra Divine Feminine energy. The Moon is feminine. And so something to do with Odin, Samuel? That's cool. I have to look into that. So the moon is about things that are unseen, fears, illusions, trickery, secrets is the moon. Things being shown only by pale light, so not getting the whole picture, but imagining the rest of it. It's like the moon is shown down on someone, right? You don't get to see them clearly, but you're imagining the rest of them. Your eyes take over. So you're kind of seeing things in a different light, which is moonlight. You're seeing things in a more spiritual and emotional way. And look at this. There's a bunch of creatures trying to capture this angel. You guys see that? You're surrounded by demons. Now, these demons could be demons in your head. They could be secrets. They could be people that are dark energies. It could also be actual demons, spirits, dark spirits that might be trying to get you, to exterminate your light. And so there's a lot of things after you. A lot. And you know it. And you know that what comes after the light, the darkness. And so you're going through this moment where you're being the light, you're lighting up the path, and you're surrounded by darkness, but you are the light. And so it's knowing this. But the Six of Pentacles represents being unfair, having an unfairness, not getting what you deserve. And so there's this, I did not get what I deserve. I deserve more. I deserve better. But this is about trying to make plans on how to get better through spiritual means, magic, manifestation, prayers, visualization, meditation, candle magic even. These are forms of divine feminine power. Think of the high priestess, secret, esoteric knowledge and wisdom. So you know a whole lot, and there's a lot underneath this exterior. No one knows the depth of you. And actually, I'm dealing with a very intelligent divine feminine. Aquarius energy here. Very intelligent divine feminine. Pisces and Aquarius, extremely intelligent. So this person might have a very high IQ. Okay, let's get another card. Bottom of the deck, let's just look at that. Nine of Pentacles. Love it. And this is about self-love, self-care, abundance. I'm talking financial. Yes, pentacles, honey. Pentacles. This is about owning your own business, making your own money, creating your own way, being super eligible. But it's also about being very single, okay? And so again, we're coming into this single energy. Queen of Wands, bottom of the deck. Queen of Wands, Queen of Wands. You are super attractive and super powerful and super beautiful and super eligible, but at the same time, you feel very isolated and alone or single. Even if you're in a relationship with someone, you feel like you're on this path alone. Maybe this is your path alone. You're not meant to carry someone with you on this discovery. I need more details. My gosh. Let's get some details. Give me some details about this solo energy for the divine feminine. You're very emotional, but you're very clear-minded, okay? Have you ever been super clear-minded but super emotional about it? That's what's going on. And this Virgo full moon really made you take stock of what you want to keep in your life and what you want to get rid of. And some of that may lead to fear. It's like, I know I have to change my diet, but damn, to stop eating meat, I don't know if I'm ready for that. Or at least cut back. Or damn, I want to expand my awareness. But I know in order to expand my awareness, I have to stop going to this church. Or I have to stop believing in this political system. And I don't know if I want to give that up. It has a lot of history with me. It's a big part of me. I don't know if I want to give that up. I don't know. Maybe you're a lead teacher in the youth group. Maybe you're in the band at church. Maybe you have a prayer group. Maybe you have friends that are keeping you stuck there. With, politics or religion. I don't know. Maybe you have beliefs with your mom or dad. And again, like I said, if you let go of those beliefs, you're letting go of mom and dad. Okay? It's like I have to let go of these things, and I'm scared, and I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I know I need to do that. I know I need to open my mind. I know I need to have a better strategic plan for growth for my own self and be independent. But am I ready to let go? And so again, Frozen and Hangman are right here saying the divine feminine is stuck. Not because you don't know what to do, but because you're scared to do it. That's the truth. And with the Six of Pentacles, you're not receiving what you need karmically yet, because you get what you give. And right now you're not ready to give these things up. And so you're not receiving what you would like. A lot kind of like the masculine, very much mirroring that. Let's get some more messages. We have, I thought there were plenty more fish in the sea. Oh boy. So there's someone, could be a Virgo or Libra, that didn't choose you, or let me see. Third party energy. Could be some third party energy. Bottom of the deck is karmic wheel. So you've been stuck on this karmic path, or this person has been stuck with another lover. And I believe it because look what this says. Gemini twins, torn between two lovers. The Lover's card. So there's been some third party energy, third party influence. If it's not a third party relationship, it's that there's other people involved that influence your decisions. And then I have, I'm not ready for what you have to offer. What's wrong? Your banana broke? I'm sorry. It still tastes good. I'm sorry. He's mad because his banana broke. And that's funny because it's about splitting it into two and torn between two lovers. On a relationship standpoint, for the divine feminine, on your soul contract, you've been involved with someone that has involved you in a third party. And to make matters worse, there's so much fish in the sea, you found this fish. Why? Because it was karma, the karmic wheel. You were meant to meet this person. You were meant to be with this person. And it has sent you down this spiraling journey of inner soul searching and self-reflection. It's causing you to look totally different at this perspective than you ever have. Wow, I just got a message. There's a divine feminine that realized their karma. Example. You were in a position, maybe past life or this life, that you were the wife, you had the children, you had the ring, you had the house, you had the spouse. But your spouse cheated on you with somebody else, or maybe multiple people, okay? Just hear me out. That woman or that person came to you and said, your spouse is cheating on you. He says he loves me. We're having a child. We want to be a family. He told me all this. And then your spouse lies to you. Remember, we had secrets come up. So then your spouse keeps that a secret and lies and said that person is lying. They're full of crap. Don't believe them. And so you choose not to. You don't believe that person. And you think the worst of that person. The worst. And you think that she's a scandalous, conniving, no good, low-life homewrecker that's trying to buy out your husband or trap your husband or spouse or whatever. And you hate that person. And you have this obstacle in your life, and you're like, she destroyed everything. And then shit changes. You realize that that spouse was karmic. And you had to leave that spouse and grow. And you ended up breaking up with that person years later. And then maybe making friends with that woman or seeing she was telling the truth. or realizing that person did have a child with your lover, did get promises. Maybe she shows you text messages, pictures, proof. Maybe she puts the phone on mute and lets you hear what he tells her. Whatever it is, it's like these secrets came to the light and they hurt, and you realize that that person was honest. Or and one or the other, now you're in that position, maybe in this lifetime, or from a past life it's changed and now you're in that position in this lifetime, karma. And so you realize that now you're the other woman. Now you're the one that was kept a secret. Now you're the one that was given promises that were not kept. Now you're the one being ousted on the outside with a love child. Now you're the one that's being told you're a homewrecker and you're a whore and you're this and you're that. And you're like, whoa, that's not even me. That's not who I am. Remember, you have a heart of gold. It's not who you are. And so it's like this weird karmic wheel. Wow, Elizabeth, I read that. That's crazy. Oh my God, we'll talk about that, Jesus. But in this situation, I feel like there's this enlightenment, this change in perspective. You see things clearly. And you're not, there's some kind of lack of reciprocity here. And I just feel like you have to let something go. Maybe the truth, but you're not ready. Again, this Hanged Man, frozen, I'm not ready to have what the universe has to offer. I'm not ready to learn this message. I'm not ready to let go. And so there's this terrible, I'm just not ready. I'm not ready to face karma. I'm not ready to face that what goes around comes around. I'm not ready to face that quite possibly, maybe I'm getting my own karma. Because maybe the shoe has been put on the other foot. And like, I'm not saying this, I mean, for some of you, this could have happened in your lifetime. But for some of you, this happened in a past lifetime. Past. So I don't know, but there is a tale of two lovers. And there is some kind of karma involved. And if it's not a lover, I think the divine feminine is torn between being a free person, going his or her own way, and changing belief systems and leaving things behind them. And the other half of them wants to hang on for dear life, because they're not ready to lose that yet. And even the King of Swords can sometimes represent a tower. So there can be a tower here. And you're right in the middle of it. You're right in the midst of this tower's destruction. And you're trying to figure out, what does this tower want from you? And you're just not ready. You're too emotional. There's too many demons chasing you. Right now, you just want self-love and healing. Bottom of the deck here is, I'm not sure how you feel about me. I also think you're not sure how you feel about the situation. And what I'm hearing is, divine feminine, slow down. You're not sure what you want yet. That's the truth. You're not sure what you want yet. This is a time of stopping to smell the roses, stopping to figure it out, stopping to get to know yourself. Nine of Pentacles, the Moon. This is a time of deep healing. This is a time to get grounded. This is the time to hold back on everything else that distracted you and to really focus in the center of all of this alone and defeat these obstacles, these questions, these feelings, these torn energies. A very Gemini energy here. Where's my other thing? Where's my book? Great, can't find my book. Oh, Lord. Guess I have to let that go. Okay, can't find it. Let's get a message here for you. Let's get an Elquay Oracle. I think the Divine Feminine is really in a moment of pause and reflection. Figuring out what you want. Loving yourself. Defeating even your shadow side. This is, even if you're in a third-party situation, you're not ready to heal over it yet. I don't think you're quite ready to heal over it yet because you're not sure how you feel about that lover and you're not sure how you feel about you. So this is just a moment of, I don't know what the heck. The card that came out is She Who Battles. Justice, fierce, commitment. Can you get it? Okay. Justice, fierce, and commitment. And her name is Abanalaka. She Who Battles. And look at her. My gosh, she's crazy looking. She's been to battle. Queen of Swords kind of energy, you know. I have been to the battle and back. Okay. Mariah! So, is she not in there with you, Matt? Sorry, guys. I think he's whining because she left. Okay. The other energy that we got is Jenna. She Who Calms. Stillness, purity, and quiet. Wow, no wonder you're torn. Jeez. This is like a yin and yang energy. We have the dark and the light. Thank you. Yin and yang energy. One side of you wants to battle. The other side of you wants peace. You are in a war. This is a war of your mind, a war of your emotions, a war of your desires, a war of your heart, and a war of your truth. You are in a battle for truth. You are in a battle for love. A lot of you might be battling another feminine. And I feel that fire. You want to kick another karmic feminine's ass. But the other part of you wants to let it go. For a lot of you guys, you want to be this fierce warrior, but there's a still warm, kind, soft part of you. And you're not ready to fight the world yet on all these different things. So you're fighting so much in yourself. I feel like you think you are at war. You are at war. That's how you feel. This is a very frustrating reading for the feminine, and I just feel your frustration because this is not the energy you wanted to be in. You want to be in a stable, strong energy here with the Nine of Pentacles. So you're over here just trying to stabilize and enjoy life and love life and be grounded and be all nature and happy. And then you have this war going on inside you and you're like, Jesus, can I just enjoy meditation without all this drama? Can I just enjoy living my life and without all this drama? Like, ugh. And you're just like, this is frustrating. So again, you're mirroring the masculine in frustration because you are very frustrated, just like the masculine. The masculine was frustrated because he felt unheard, and that is, stay down here, please.
He's whining and not telling me what's wrong.
So stay. He just doesn't want to be alone. Just sit in there. So the masculine is just like, I want to be getting my answers, getting my wishes. Turn it off then. Bye, Maggie. Get in there. And this is where the masculine is just like, no, this is not working. I want what I want. And the universe is just kind of saying no. So coming up against you in this. With this Six of Pentacles in reverse, it says here, where does it say? Okay. Helping or giving for the wrong reason or the wrong reasons. Expecting to get paid back or wanting to feel superior, becoming overwhelmed. Oh, hang on, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Okay. He just wanted a new banana. Whew. You know what's weird about this reading? I sense tension and animosity in my house. I sense tension and animosity with my littlest one and my kids and my daughter, between me and her and what she needs to do. And so there's this war. And I just want to say, for the divine feminine, I feel like you're at war with what you need to do, what you want to do, and what you have to do. You know? Again, this balance, it's just crazy. It's so hard for you to find a balance. And can I just say, I think you feel extremely overwhelmed with the obstacles and the frozen and the hanged man. I just think you feel really overwhelmed. And there is going to be some change. There is going to be a new start. And you are growing, but you are in a waiting period. You haven't gotten results yet for the changes that you made. And I think a lot of the feminine energy is saying, Stephanie, I have changed, I have got my shit together, but I have not gotten the results. I have not seen any reciprocity for the changes that I've made. Maybe I started doing tarot, maybe I started working out and I'm not seeing results. Maybe I started changing my personality and belief system and I haven't seen how that's bettered me. What did it do to my life or this world? There's just a disappointment here and a frustration. And mostly it's your emotions. For a lot of you guys, I feel very strong feminine energy where your hormones are maybe out of whack. Because of the full moon, for feminines, and this is for the females, because you can be a male and a feminine energy. But for the females, I think there's this, I feel super bitchy, argumentative, emotional, sad, crying a lot maybe getting too angry, letting your emotions kind of get the best of you. But it's like the rest of your life is okay. Like food is okay, money's okay, but the emotions are a wreck. Or maybe it's vice versa for you. But I just feel like there's an extreme emotional energy here. And feminines, you girls out there, yes, you are ruled by water. You are ruled by this moon energy here. And as a feminine, it is about being pulled with the tide. You're going to be going through these emotional ups and downs, these battles, these fears. There's a lot going on for you. Cramping, stress, menstrual cycles, headaches, nausea, vomiting, maybe pregnancy for some people. There's just a high energy here of motherhood. Also, a lot of mothers out there just tired and worn out and frustrated with everything you have to do in life and the things you want to do. And again, the feminine is at war because the things you want to do and the things you have to do are bumping heads. And you're not finding a balance. And that is frustrating because the Six of Pentacles in reverse is the scale and it is a lack of balance, okay? So it's just not being found right now. And the direct meaning of this is charity, giving freely with no hidden ulterior motives, helping those in need without passing moral judgment, accepting help or welfare or charity out of shame or hurt or pride, restoring a healthy balance between material and spiritual, and one's own life within the community and society. But the shadow meaning, which is a reversal, is the divine feminine helping or giving for the wrong reasons. Okay, so you give out of what you're supposed to get in return. It's like, I changed, I purged, I meditated and I cleared, but I expected my twin in my face right now. I expected union right now, Steph. That's why I cleansed. That's why I detoxed. That's why I went into my feminine power so I could get that person back in my life. That's this energy right here. It's also, I am believing in something very, very heavily for my family, even though it doesn't resonate with me. And I expect peace and happiness in the home, but I still don't have it. And the other thing is, it's about becoming overwhelmed by inequity or the suffering of others that have actions taken. Having an attitude of whatever I may contribute is just a drop in the bucket and it won't help or matter at all, which is a very real fear for feminines. And right now, with what I've researched, the abuse, the rapes, the murders, the evil doings, the thievery, the conniving energy, it's like, what does the feminine's power do? It's a drop in the bucket. What can I do to fix this world? And you feel like your power and your energy does not resonate a high enough vibration or strength to make an actual difference or an actual change. And so you feel kind of small. And if this is in revolving, to a relationship, if this is in regards to an intimate soulmate or twin flame kind of bond here, your efforts have gone unpaid or unpaid. What am I saying? Jesus, your efforts have gone unnoticed and unappreciated. Everything that you gave financially, everything that you did emotionally, and everything that you did meant nothing. It was a drop in your lover's bucket and did not move them, did not shake them, did not wake them. And you feel drained and tired and upset and imbalanced, because you've done so much. And after all this effort, after all this time, after all these years of growth, it's not here. They're still not ready yet. Thank you so much, JC, for that beautiful super chat. Thank you. And so there's these questions. I'm just not sure how you feel about me. And quite frankly, I'm not sure how I feel about us. I'm just, you're alone again, just reflecting. Virgo energy, very strong. Whoops. Very strong Virgo energy. Let's just go ahead and read that. El Que, Jenna, she who calms and she who battles, Abanalaka. Whatever, I can't say it right, that's fine. Let's just read them. Actually, I'll start the battle first. Okay? Because you're in a spiritual fight. When Abanalaka, she who battles, appears, you would do well to guard your loins. Abanalaka is the Zulu word for fierce. She is not one to take the easy way out. Her preference is the deadeye. Stare straight into the depths of what challenges her. Her bronze armor and war ribbons match her ferocious gaze. Yet at the same time, she wears a soft white dress that billows in the breeze, and she holds her sword back. As fierce as this divine feminine is, she is equally patient, and she knows sometimes the best strategy to fight is to battle with words, not swords. So restraint and not aggression. Abhinalaka is here to help you face your current challenge. If you decide to stand and fight, remember her unwavering focus and complete commitment. Thank you, Heal Martinez. Thank you for that beautiful $19.99 super chat. Thank you. Abhinalaka knows she is the first victorious in her heart. She is first victorious in her heart, sorry. She cannot be beaten, though. But there is a great saying, you do not have to attend every argument to which you are invited. You are not diminished by refusing to do battle. Often it takes greater strength to lay down your sword. By doing so, you may learn something that changes your entire scene. Your enemy may turn out to be a friend or a teacher rather than a taker. Whichever path you choose, stay fiercely committed to this decision. And then the first question is, what is the battle at hand that I must take on? And the second one is, how do I feel if I refuse this particular fight? And number 3, what's really behind this conflict? So this deep inner reflection. Again, it's like the feminine that finds out the terrible karma he or she is receiving is a karma she once bestowed on someone else, or an energy she once bestowed on someone else. And sometimes we don't know what happened in our past lives and why we're receiving it now. But sometimes it happens in this life and you know why you're receiving it. It's like, yep, I know why karma came here. But it's that recognizing it with the Hanged Man. It's that seeing it and just going, okay, I get it now. I am going to lay down my sword. I am going to think long and hard. Why am I experiencing these things in my life? Why am I experiencing hauntings, demonic presence, dark energies in my home? Why am I experiencing nightmares? Why am I experiencing loss in relationships? Why am I receiving and experiencing third parties? Why am I experiencing constant battles with my belief system and religious beliefs and core beliefs? Why can't I just have peace? And so this is that moment where you sit down and you get grounded and you're just like, why? And then you figure it out. You figure out what your karma is. You figure it out. And this is where you heal it. So let's talk about Jenna. Stillness, purity, and calm. Jenna, she who calms, walks beneath a wintry sky. Her wise companion, the owl, follows her. There is peace here in the stillness of these trees. Her dress is made from feathers of a white peacock with a delicate overlay of Queen Anne's lace. She echoes in the quiet of the purity of snow. That stillness, that sound when it's so quiet and you take the first step and you hear the crunch of the snow and it seems to echo across the miles. This goddess is a ghost to some. To others, she is a trusted confidant. But Jenna sees and knows who revel in her wintry world. The whisper of a cold breeze against the cheek is her kiss of thanks. Jenna appears in order to honor the pause. Come to me, child, she quietly calls. Come to me when your days are too full. Come to me, divine feminine, when noise overpowers your mind. Her gift is calm companionship. An intimate walk in the snow, quieted day, will be rewarding when you answer her call. She and her whisper winged guide want you to know the benefit of carving out a few peaceful moments in the day for yourself. This lovely spirit of Wonderland beckons you to join her for one still moment. Focus on your breath. Appreciate all that we have in this simple moment. Pause to give thanks for this calm respite. Ask yourself these 3 things. Can I afford 5 minutes to merely sit and breathe quietly? Alone. 2, how will I benefit from taking a few minutes right now? And 3, how can I make this a daily practice? So again, yes, the Divine Feminine is being told to be still. There's the great pause, the frozen, the hanged man. It is a moment of reflection, because the answers that you seek are going to come to you in these quiet moments. And it's about quieting the soul, quieting the emotions, quieting the mind with the moon. There's a lot of thoughts going on in your head, a lot of fears and anxiety, and even emotions. This can lead you to fight, to be angry, to be overpassionate. You know, I went off today on someone. Maybe you're like that. You're like, you just go off. It's difficult to find this balance, but I do think we will achieve it. This 9 of Pentacles really talks about achieving stillness and peace and self-love and stability for our own lives as a feminine, male or female. Show me the 9 of Pentacles for a female. Well, yeah. Show me the 9 of Pentacles for a female. Ooh, I have sending. Ascending. Transcending obstacles. Learning from expansion. A new phase and preparing for union. I love it. So the Divine Feminine is making peace and preparing for union. Ascending her highest thoughts and values. Now for union, for a lot of you that are not concerned about the union with a person, it's union with yourself. When you deny your Divine Masculine energy, you deny your Divine Masculine counterpart for a lot of you guys. Okay? And when you deny your Divine Masculine self, you don't have balance. So the Divine Feminine is preparing for a union with a masculine energy force inside herself, or a masculine energy which is coming into her life. And now that she's going to embrace that, there will be a union. It's coming. And so the 9 of Pentacles is sending a message out there and saying, I'm ready. I'm prepared. I'm prepared for union. So being grounded after this. Let's go. Oh my God, bottom of the deck. I just wanted to show you. Thank you for the 1111, Sean Vaughn, Genevieve. Thank you. We have union, wedding rings, married, soul connection, eternal love, and everlasting promise. So for a lot of you Divine Feminines, you are going to be in union. You are absolutely going to be in a wedding, you know, union, a marriage, okay? And that's this 9 of Pentacles. You are preparing for a marriage and a union with someone that is your twin flame or your divine soulmate, or just a union with yourself where there's a marriage between feminine and masculine and you're going to achieve balance. I do see an achieving of balance. Tell me about the Divine Feminine in a male energy. For a male energy, I see talking, interested, conversing more, a weighted message arrives, text, call, email, or hovering. For the men in a Divine Feminine energy, you are waiting for some response. You've been reaching out, taking initiative. You want to hear back from someone. 9 of Pentacles is sending a message and waiting for a returned message. Thank you so much, Sunval L, for the $10. Thank you. On PayPal. Thank you. So this is about the men in this feminine energy. They're interested in having a conversation. They're interested in talking, even dating. This is a very serious, I'm ready to date energy. For the men out there, you're ready for a companion. And bottom of the deck, I have, I like you. Someone likes you. Romance is blooming. Fun, flirting, and wanting to date. Well, there you go. And so the 9 of Pentacles for the men out there in a feminine energy, there's going to be someone that wants to date, someone that wants to talk, someone that wants to be with you. And it is blooming into a beautiful relationship. It's growing, it's traveling forward. You're going to start communicating more with this person. So there's going to be some growth in another relationship popping up for you. And let's just get a card here for this Six of Pentacles in reverse. Self-indulgence. Focus on self, self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. What's wrong?
I want you.
Well, come here. Come here, baby. And then bottom of the deck is healthy choices. Making healthy choices in love and in life. Self-love, self-care, and being happier. So this Six of Pentacles is, yeah, you expected more for what you got, for what you've been giving. Well, oh my goodness, your pants are falling. Okay. So you've been expecting more, you know, you didn't get it. And so now it's about just this love to self. It's about making better choices about where you put your energy in, who you dedicate your time to, who you give money to, where you spend your energy. It's about spending it wisely. And really that's the main message here is, are you spending your time where you really want it to go? Is it being spent wisely? Oh. And Matthew wants to show you this. I thought there were plenty more fish in the sea. You like octopus? Yes, you do. So there is more fish in the sea. And if you're not being satisfied in a situation, if you're not getting what you deserve, if you're not getting reciprocity, if you're not getting what you put into something, it's time to stop being stuck and putting up with it, but changing that and going somewhere where you're wanted, needed, or happier. And Matthew agrees, don't you? Yeah, he agrees. He's holding it up. He agrees. But there's more fish in the sea. Okay, let's continue with this message. Matthew, we're not touching all these things. We're not touching all these things. Okay, he wants to show you this. What is this one you want to show them? Clinging. And it says, shake it off. So Matthew is giving you advice that if you're clinging to someone or something, shake it off. Shake it off. That's what Matthew's saying. Because there is more fish in the sea. Right, baby? He says, get off the karmic wheel. Look at you, little banana lover. He says, get off the karmic wheel. Maybe they're just karmic. And then he tells you, you're a Queen of Wands. You're a Queen of Wands, baby. You're powerful. You're beautiful. You're independent. You're confident. Remember who you are. There's no need to be torn between two lovers. If they don't know what they have, if they don't know the value of what you bring to the table and who you are, then they don't need you. Right, baby?
What else?
What else, you little monkey? Let's sit you right here.
What about the small ones?
The small ones. I already gave him small ones. Let's get a different one.
Well, I know I do small ones.
Oh, you want to do a small one? Here. He's going to pick a card for you guys.
Cold.
Here, you pick one. Okay, Matthew's going to pick. Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun.
The excavator one.
Yep. And it's self-indulgence.
That's-
Focus on self, self-worth.
That's the excavator one.
Time to heal. He says it's an excavator. If that means anything for anybody.
An excavator one.
An excavator. He's very smart with his little construction things.
When I did the trapped and excavators.
Okay, well you tell him, baby.
Trapped and excavators.
Okay, well now you made a mess of my beautiful little layout here. I guess we shouldn't be so OCD because he is making room, destroying my beautiful reading for something else. And I guess I need to let that go because a minute ago I was going to be freaking out, OCD, you're messing up my spread. But clearly he's saying make room for something else. He wants to do something new, right? You want something new? All right, well, we gonna do something new now.
On the table.
On the table. We're gonna do something new. Hi, Chihuahua. Let's pull a card here for everybody. Let's get an oracle here.
Where's the excavator one?
I don't know where the excavator one is. You buried it.
I can't see it.
I don't know.
There it is. There it
Okay, so the card I got for you guys is Metamorphosis in reverse. So it's the number 25. And I don't know what it's going to say. But obviously, if we're not changing, if we're not transforming, if we're on hold with something, if we're not allowed to grow, this might be a change. Okay. Where's my book? Yeah, he's saying hello. Okay, come here. You're such a dork. I'm sorry, guys. Disruption in the reading. Okay? All right. I love you. So reverse. Can you hold the flamingos up for them? Flamingos and butterflies. Okay. So reversed, there are times of chaos. There are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like. Okay, I'm going to read the book of this card now. You see? Can I please read it without talking? There are times of chaos and darkness that occur, much like growing pains, experienced by, guess what? A caterpillar who is in the process of becoming a butterfly.
Can I see it?
That's the card you just tossed somewhere. The flamingos. Where'd you put it? There it is. Then, okay, there is a tendency to expect the worst. Scary. When the first signs of difficulty arise, okay, when the first signs of difficulty, we get a little scared. When something is taken away, do you like that? Do you like things taken away from you? No. No.
But what was that card show?
This is the card. So when something is taken away or unwanted, circumstances come to a challenge to help you let go of old ideas about life and what it's supposed to be.
No, the same picture.
Okay, this is the one, but I'm reading the back of the thing, okay? Rather, you're experiencing this or not, you are not a victim. Experiencing temporary discomfort, we must all go through this before the beauty is revealed. We must all go through the pain of having a child to experience the pleasure of holding your child. Am I right? We must go through this. We must go through the change. And look at a woman giving birth to a child, your body is destroyed. Well, for some of us. For some of you lucky people, your body's bomb like the next week. But for some of us, your body is just deteriorating. It's just destroyed having a baby. I mean, there's just parts about yourself that you loved that will never come back again. But it's for something different and more beautiful. And so we are forever changed. And this is about a Queen of Wands, Divine Feminine, that will forever be changed. And he's holding up healthy choices. And so we have to let go of these things that we held on so dear to so we can make room for the new. Let's pick a different oracle for them for the ending here. Ooh, let's do this one. This is a fun one. Look at this fun one. Look. Spells and alchemy, aura, observation, footprints. Ooh, let's see what we have. Let's see what little nice oracle we can pick. You want to pick, Matt? Here, you pick. Let's pick one for the Divine Feminine. Okay, they're looking at it. Here, I'm going to let you pick. Here. Come here. Here. You pick one. You like that one? Oh, we got footprints. Okay. Footprints. Direction. Look at those cute little footprints. Look at all the different footprints. We have people, we have birds, we have bunnies, we have wolves, we have elk. That's cool. There's a lot of different footprints there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And flamingos.
And yeah, and everyone has different footprints, right?
And flamingos.
Do you and I have different footprints?
What's it?
Yeah. Do Sissy and you have different footprints?
Come on.
Oh, he's going to show you his little footprints.
Little footprints.
Okay.
Mom,
What?
not yours.
No, I am not putting my feet on camera. I'll show you, but I ain't showing the camera. I need to paint my toenails. You better stop it right now.
Yeah.
We're going to read this book.
Yeah.
Hold up the picture. Hold up the picture. Okay, look at these footprints. You guys have been wondering which way in your life you should go. and concerns regarding family, career, and life purpose have arisen, which is exactly the truth of this whole reading for the Divine Femme. Okay, you have been stuck not knowing what you want, right? And you guys have concerns about family and your career and your life purpose. The answer to this, let's read. You want to read or do you want me to read? Go towards that which brings you closer to the divine. Read that. The answer is go towards that which brings you closer to God, closer to the divine. I'm going to have to sit you out of here if you can't be quiet.
It's my wings.
I'll give you some markers if you'd be good. Here, take it. Make a card. Here. Sorry, guys. Anyways, let's read here. Seek that which truly feeds your soul, Divine Feminines, for this will show you the road to tread. Be careful, however, to understand what this truly means. The ego has a wonderful way of tricking you into dreaming up get-rich-quick schemes. The truth is always consistent and loving.
A triangle.
Step into your soul's knowing and focus on your heart's passions, your talents, your interests. These clues will point you in the right direction. The incantation of this card is, should I go here? Perhaps do that. Be a parent, an artist, a big fat cat. Ego, no. It's not your say. Divine's guidance will show me the way.
Guys.
Other definitionary meanings of this is, don't let anyone push you off your chosen path. You have an important decision to make. Always choose the road of peace and happiness. Release the lack mentality. Listen to your inner guidance because you are on the right path.
Look at the picture I drew.
Oh, yes. Draw more for everybody. Footprints revealed. Members of the ancient tribes knew animal footprints would lead them to water and food sources.
Mom?
That's very smart.
Do I agree with something?
Uh-huh. I do.
What else?
That's all. In ancient Rome, people were tired by the test of walking a fine line drawn in the earth. If they missed the line, they were classed as guilty
Guys,
and sentenced to death.
you know, we're going to make Godzilla's flying. Okay?
Okay. So there's a message there, guys. We got this one yesterday. It's out again, handwriting. Again, I think writing letters, writing a journal, writing a book, just writing would be very good for your soul journey right now as a Divine Feminine. So it's not about following the right book, the right teacher, the right guru, the right leader, the right yoga instructor, the right path with spirituality and gifts and divination tools. It's not about seeing how other people paved the way, how they did it right so you can follow them. It's about you being your own leader, paving your own way. Aries energy, thank you, April. And it's just about being independent. And you are the light, you are the path. Okay. And there is no one else to follow, it's yours. And so it's about feeling your intuition, getting to know it, and basically just following what your heart tells you to do. And that's how you're going to get back on track with your path. If it means sleeping more, so be it. If it means eating better comfort foods, do it. If it means getting healthy, do it. Whatever it is, you'll know. Let's get a message about how the Divine Masculine, or I'm sorry, how the Divine Feminine feels about the Masculine right now. How does the Divine Feminine feel about the Divine Masculine right now? If you could give a message to the Masculine, what would that say? You're feeling very cute.
My green Godzilla.
Green Godzilla. Okay. So, Divine Masculine, this is a message from your femme. I'm so tired of the same. It's funny because the masculine in the masculine deck got, I'm so tired of this. And the feminine's the same way. You're like, masculine, I am so tired of the same repetitive crap myself. Tired of it. There's the bell. I think it rang when we were doing the masculine voice too. What else do you want to say to your masculine femme? You're tired of the way things have been. You want change. Critical. Perfection, judgment,
Guys,
detailed, and focused.
You know those we can
Yep.
make.
And you're telling your masculine, you're too critical.
What else?
So the feminine saying masculine, would you stop being too critical, pointing
Guys?
out all the wrongs,
Guys.
searching for
Guys.
perfection,
Guys.
and making such harsh judgments?
Why we gonna make Godzilla?
Okay, you make Shin Godzilla, now get down. So you're just too judgy. And you want to tell the masculine you wish they were not like that with you. You wish that they wouldn't be so earthy, so focused, so grounded to where they have no emotions. You want them to be more emotional with you. And if you're married, you're like telling your husband, I wish you would be more emotional and spiritual. I wish you weren't so grounded, so sucked into details and focused on other energies. I wish you could just drift off in fantasy with me. Tell me more about what the feminine wishes she could tell the masculine. Service. Helping, nurturing, dependable, and a big heart. You need your masculine to step it up. Whether you're single, ready to mingle, or married, you're like, I need a masculine that would step it up for me. I need someone who is in service of this relationship, and I'm not just in service for them. I am not an employee, I am a lover, okay?
Okay.
And so this is what you're feeling,
What's
that you
me?
need someone to put in as much work and effort as you put in.
Godzilla doing purple
Yep.
fire.
Because bottom of the deck is worthy of so much more. Relax. And so this is the underlined energy here. And you're like, I need you to step up. I need you to nurture me. I need you to help me. I need to be able to depend on you. I need to be able to trust you. I need to know that you have a big heart and you'll be there when I need you. I need you to be my rock. I don't need you to be judging me on every little thing. I don't need to watch my P's and my Q's on this journey, wondering if I've offended you or triggered you or how to heal you. Sometimes I need you to be in service of me, of this relationship.
Now we make Godzilla.
Okay, good job. He's showing you the Shin Godzilla. Go ahead and show him.
Purple Godzilla.
Okay, that's great.
And what else?
Okay, that's good. So
Purple
you know
Godzilla.
your self-worth
What's
because
this
you
Queen
are the
Godzilla?
Queen of Wands.
Let's go.
Okay? Okay, you do it. One more message for the Divine Masculine from the Divine Feminine.
Let's go, big one. Come on, guys. I want
Magic. Candle magic, tarot, palmistry, divine femme power, esoteric knowledge, spiritual wisdom, intuitive gifts. You want your masculine to join you on this journey. You would like to share how you feel about these things with your masculine. You would like to talk about these matters. You would like to open up and share in some kind of communication about this. You want to be on the same page. You also want to tell your masculine that you are doing magic. Whether it's a belief, a visualization, the law of attraction, candle magic, whether you're doing tarot, whatever, you know. You want the masculine to know one very important thing. Whatever you're hiding, I already know. Whatever you think you're avoiding and hiding away from me, I know through these divinationary tools. I see you through tarot. I see you in my astrological birth chart. I see you in palmistry. I see you in my dreams. I see you in my intuition. I see you there. We have a very deep spiritual magical connection. Can you get that for me? Please? Because if I move, I'm going to accidentally knock you down, but I'm going to try.
I'm holding on to this. Yeah, more colors.
Okay.
Yeah, more
Oh.
colors.
Jelly!
Do you have
Someone
more
is so
markers?
jealous.
Do you have more markers?
I don't. I only have the green and the purple right now. Right now, the femme, because I don't know. I have to unpack and find more markers. I'm sorry. Anyways, there's obviously someone that is jealous, that is close to you, feminine, and you want to tell the masculine that someone could be jealous of you guys.
Mom,
Or,
I do need a red mocha and now I have green and purple. I want these colors.
Well, I don't have one to give you. I'm sorry.
I need some.
Well, you need to go ask your sister. Maybe she's got a bunch of markers.
She doesn't.
Well, do I have them on my desk?
Yes.
Where?
With you.
Where? Where's the red?
I don't know.
Exactly, because it's not here.
You find them.
Anyways, you could also be jealous of your masculine's freedom and how the masculine seems to just move on so gracefully and so seemingly easy. You could be jealous that the masculine is just, don't write on my desk, write on your paper. I hope that comes off. Yes, it does. So you could just be like, okay, masculine, this is way too easy for you. I'm jealous of how easy you make this look because it's really hard. Balance is really hard. So you're a little bit jealous that you think things are going a little bit better in the masculine's life than what's going on in yours. Maybe the masculine has financial security. Maybe the masculine has peace. Maybe the masculine's in a relationship and you're not. Maybe the masculine is seemingly grounded and put together and healthy and fit and their body's on point. Whatever it is, maybe you're just a little jealous at how the masculine is handling things. It could also be you're jealous because the masculine is with that other third party, that torn between two lovers situation. You know, you might want to tell your masculine, I'm not sure where we stand. I'm not sure how you feel about me. You know, I'm so jealous that you could be in another relationship and I wish that was me. I wish whoever you're with, whatever situation you're in, I wish it was between us. And so there is this, I'm very upset, kind of jealous energy here. And, you know, shit, you're like, why does it have to, oops. Anyways, why does it have to be so hard? And so you're kind of just like, this is so hard. Let's get another oracle here for the Divine Feminine with the Akashic.
Not smoke, Godzilla. But
the Akashic Records. Let's see what's going on.
I'm talking to a small Godzilla.
Okay.
My last.
Give me a message for the Divine Feminine on this journey in regards to the Divine Masculine. Give me a message in regards to the Divine Masculine from the universe, from Spirit. There's a message about the Divine Feminine's relationship with the masculine.
I'm just gonna make
the garden. 5 of Roses. And I have King of Forces, bottom of the deck, which is King of Swords. And we had that earlier. You could really be dealing with a very strong-minded air sign, masculine. But the 5 of Roses is the 5 of Cups. It's the 5 of Water. So it's the 5 of Love. And
Mom,
usually that's a sad card.
did you have some paper? Because I had to watch what it's called. And that's a code again.
That's the only one I have. So anyways, this is usually a sad card, but in this deck it's a little bit different.
Okay, guys.
We've got children playing in the garden. We have a little boy and a little girl. You guys may share a little boy and a little girl together. You may also be the masculine and feminine inner child coming out. I think it's about looking at something closer. But let's just read it here. I like that it came forward, so it's upright, which is good, right? It's not in reverse. So this card says, this is advice from Spirit about your guys' relationship. 2 children play in a sunny, lush garden green. A boy shoots a slingshot while a girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If your children aren't a part of your life already, this card could show their arrival. It could also indicate that your children, even adult children, could be more of a focus for the both of you. Sorry. They may even have some concerns of their own. But even so, opportunities for things to mend come more easily right now.
Okay, guys. What's
Okay, I don't know, sweetie. There are also more real challenges and benefits for every one of your children who has made a special effort recently. So if you've made a special effort involved in children, maybe you've made a special effort in having children, children are in your future very soon. If you've made a special effort in regards to you and your masculine's children recently, expect blessings. Your children will be blessed. If your children have made some special efforts recently to get better, to be better, to do something better, rewards are coming for your children, Divine Feminine. But between you and your Divine Masculine is children.
That's one.
Also the inner child. Don't forget that. This is a very advantageous card and a very good time for children and around children. Enjoy it and help them enjoy it too. Whether this card is upright or reversed, the girl is looking to get more insight on the children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in this nearby card to represent the future children in your life. So they want me to pull one more card about the future of your children.
Okay.
Or the future of your children in your life. And I do believe...
Guys, we actually always showed the kind of the open thing from Godzilla.
Oh.
We found it.
Okay. So I got the lightning bolt, which is like the tower. This is actually a really good card in reverse. Sudden changes, shocking events, air energy. This is a beautiful energy for you guys. Your inner children or your children, this is a great card to have. 8 of Forces, 8 of Swords. There's a sudden revelation. Let's read this. So this is going to tell you something about your children or in regards to you and your masculine's children or future children, okay? And it says here upright, but it's reversed. This is an exceptional time for a dynamic force and energy. You may have suffered a loss, but the storm is dispersing. Some cleanup may be required, but it's time to set down new roots, to seek new ground and new growth. Apply your energy to wherever it compels you. When this card is reversed, a bolt of lightning reaches up to crack the heavens. It's nothing less than divine power that moves through you and rises up from the depths of creation. Own it. It's a force that can help you light up the earth. And I love it because the light just came out behind me. The sun just came out of a very cloudy day. So I think the sun is coming out. I think if you guys have been having a very difficult time with your children, that's going to get better. Okay, baby, that's beautiful.
She actually turned an animal form, and now this is a more form.
I love it.
So, what's that to do?
Okay.
So we have blue marker.
Okay, well, I don't have a blue marker. Anyways.
I want blue marker.
Go look for a blue marker.
I don't know what a blue marker is, so you find it.
Okay, I will find it. Let's pick a fortune cookie. Do you like fortune cookies?
No.
You do when we have Chinese?
I don't. I like a blue marker.
Okay. I'm going to get an oracle.
Find a blue marker.
Okay, I will. Oh, I think they're in this bag. Why don't you look in there?
It's not in there.
Of course, smarty pants. So we got this card. It's called, Spiritual Awakening, which is the title of my reading.
It should be a blue marker.
Spiritual Awakening is upon you.
A blue marker, I said.
Okay, you are woke, Divine Feminine.
A blue marker.
Okay, we'll get a blue one. So you are woke. Maybe someone's going to have a boy also, or they're dealing with a boy. Because I'm hearing Matthew, I don't know why I said Michael, talking about a blue marker. So maybe there's a boy coming up in your future. Or maybe you guys have a son that you're dealing with. Okay, a son that is going through something about their children. even. But whatever, okay, and whatever. This is a time of growth, and the inner child is growing. The inner child is awakening and being freed. Good changes are being made. You're being awoken into a whole new light. This is a time for pause and reflection and just sitting in this energy and getting grounded. Finding that time for yourself to get grounded and get answers about what your heart really wants. Remember, like Maddie was saying, there's more fish in the sea. And even if this is a twin flame or divine soulmate relationship, if a relationship is feeling you wounded, making you feel wounded, and living in unhealthy choices, it's not for you. I don't care how divine it is. And the divine wants you to wake up and recognize that and say, it doesn't matter if this is a blessed union or not. If you are feeling disheartened or if you are feeling pushed aside, this is not the time to be stuck in that energy. Even if you're just stuck in a position at home or in life or in family or a belief system, it's a time to separate and say, there's more out there than what's in front of you. And this is even with your spirituality, your beliefs, you know, religion, politics, everything, guys. You know, there's more out there. Your opinion is not the only one. And if you believed in one for a really long time, maybe open up and see what else is out there. Start stretching yourself out. Get vulnerable and open new doors. It's a time for growth and expansion. Jupiter energy.
Mom.
Yeah?
Mom, buys me Mega Godzilla.
Okay. And let's look into sacred self-care.
Well,
Here, pull one.
where was my Mega Godzilla? So find it.
I will. Pick one of these and we'll go.
Come on, find it.
Not right now. Pick one of these.
Just one. Mo. Just one, okay?
Pick one, not
No.
two.
No
Here.
more.
Here, you pick one.
Mom, no more.
Okay, we have one.
I'm done with the weeding.
He's done with the weeding. He's done with the weeding.
What is this one?
Oh! That is not for you.
What is that one?
No! You can't see that.
What is that one?
It's a balloon. It's a balloon.
Okay, come on.
Oh, Lord. Why would he pick that one? Why? Why?
Come
I'm
on.
done.
Come on, let's find my marker.
Yeah, let's go find your markers. Let's talk about that.
My Godzilla.
I see some right there. I see a black one.
No,
We're gonna leave this there.
no, Mom.
Okay, so someone's making babies.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want you to find my Mega Godzilla.
Okay.
Now come on.
All right. It's the number 44.
Come on.
I don't know if that means anything for you.
Come on.
Okay, shh. I'm going soon.
Come on.
I just want you to know, and I'm not going to read this. It's pretty self-explanatory. Maybe I should read this. But, oh my God, 222 people at 122 minutes.
No,
Again,
come
just
on.
synchronicities.
Come on.
Okay, you need to give me a moment.
I can't.
Go bring me my little purse and I'll do it.
What?
Go bring me my little purse in the living room.
What was it?
It's in the closet in the big room. Go look.
I don't want.
Okay, anything. I have candy in a pocket of my jacket. Go see it over there. Okay, that works.
You take it.
Go look. The mantra is, I'm experiencing the cosmic
No.
OG. And you know what I mean.
It's not true, Mom.
I have a candy in that box. That white box over there. Go look.
No.
There is a deep well of joy, bliss, and healing available to us through you know what. It's treated as a sacred experience and a divine union. To achieve the deepest states of pleasure and connection, we must have an open heart and an open body. Trust and be able to hold the frequency of pure pleasure.
Mommy.
Tune in to your body's innate wisdom to uncover what kind of experience or lover you would like to call in. So this is about calling in this kind of love. What do you want to experience?
You're lying. You don't have candy.
If there is a lot to unpack here, okay, I need the space. You need to go right now.
You're lying.
Shh. Fine. But I have surprises in that box. Go look at the stickers in there. How about that?
No.
I do.
No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I just really need this space right now. He's not giving it to me. Give me a moment, guys. I just can't. You need to look around in here for things. I am very busy. I'm trying to finish, and your talking is not helping. So look around in here for something to keep yourself busy with, like those paintbrushes, while I finish my thing. I am literally almost done. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm doing it. Through this reflection, it's reflection. It's not an act, okay? If you think it's an act, the universe is not saying to do the act, although you might do the act and have a baby from what's in here. But I'm just saying, maybe that already happened. But this is about the kind of intimate experience you want to have with your lover, okay? Through this reflection, acknowledge your sexual history and be honest with yourself about any limiting beliefs, blocks, or trauma that you need to work through. If there is a lot to unpack here, you may need to seek the support of a professional. As you grow comfortable with exploring your own body and your lover's body, as well as expressing your unique essence and desires and emotions, you will find additional layers of pleasure. Sex is one of the most incredible ways to cultivate your potent life force energy, also known as the Kundalini and Shakti, which you can channel into all areas of your life. In a journal prompt, ask yourself, what kind of sexual experience would you like to call into your life? Because remember, we began the reading with a lack. There was the celibacy there for the feminine. And this is your life force, you know. You're about creating. And there's a lot of baby love here. Maybe you used to have this with your person at one time and you don't now. Or maybe you need to get this way again. I don't know, but it's about cultivating this back into your life. It may take a week, it may take an hour, it may take a year. But if you want to experience some kind of an awakening from the Kundalini, the Shakti energy, you have to get involved with this sexual energy. Even if it's just loving and acknowledging your own sexual self, you know, as a female or as a male, just knowing who you are and what this feminine means for you. And so it's really getting in tune with that and knowing what that's all about. I don't know what else to say, guys. It's been a long reading. I'm going to go. I'm feeling exhausted again. I'm going to go deal with Maddie. I love you guys. Thank you for watching my channel.
No, Mom, don't do it.
It's over. I'm done with the reading now. You wanted me to be done. Now I'm done. So keep this readings involved, guys, in mind, and just stay strong. It looks like the Divine Feminine is just in a moment of reflection and manifesting. Okay. I love that you chose chocolate over your banana just now. Why? Okay, guys. Well, anyways, I'm going to go. Yes, namaste. Woosah. To all the other moms out there, you know what I'm going through. To everyone else that doesn't like my interruption, I am sorry. I am very sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, so anyways, I love you guys. Stay strong. Love is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. You are woke. You are definitely woke. Keep on doing what you're doing, but be open. And I keep hearing this, be open, be open, be open. It's a time of receiving information. It's a time for accepting it. It's a time for destroying these old beliefs and boundaries so you can be new and reborn. So allow yourself to grow. And for a lot of feminines, you're leaving one age group to another. You're leaving a cycle. You're leaving, maybe you're going into adulthood. You know, you were 18 to 21 range and having fun in life, and now you're finally moving into this responsible feminine adultness. For some of you guys, you are transitioning from being a feminine adult and transitioning into being a very mature woman. Maybe, you know, grandmother, or just a mature woman in general. Loving who you are now. It's looking in the mirror and noticing you have more grays and you have more wrinkles. And loving it. and being grateful for this time that you've had here, and you're ready to learn the next phase of your life. For men too. It's just this transition. And I think feminines are in a transitionary moment. And I think you are in the cocoon. You are not a butterfly yet. Again, you're not the phoenix yet. You are just ash. You went through this burning, this singeing, this destruction, and now out of the ash comes the phoenix. So you're awaiting this rebirth. So stay strong, stay focused. You got this. Thank you for watching me, and please like and subscribe if you haven't. And I'm gonna go because it's like crazy. It's just too many distractions. I am so sorry. I love you guys. And yes, goodbye. We love you. Sleep well. Yeah, and Matthew says keep swimming. All right, guys, we love you. I'm done. Goodbye.